Pause that music for a second, guys. Welcome back to MUFC Realist TV. Scott McTominay, it's not a happy meal, is it? It's like McDonald's Happy Meal. Earlier reported by brilliant David Nordston, it's a done deal on 30 million. And later on, it comes out report that Scott McTominay wants a little bit of a cut of that Happy Meal. So it's not really a Happy Meal. He wants a little bit of a payout. So I want to hear the opinions from you guys in the community. Is it a good deal? Is it a bad deal? Does Scott McTominay even deserve to have a pay cut, or take a pay on the slice of that pie? You know, when you go for a Happy Meal, you get a toy and you get a dessert like a pie, and he wants that pie, piece of that pie as well. Is it a done deal? Yes, it is. But what is your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below as well. It transpires over that Ugarte should be very close next week. A done deal. Also, here we go. And the latest development regarding Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho. Of course, we know the Juve is hot on the plate. They want him. We know the PSG is also lurking around, looking for the final, 6 weeks left of the window bargain. But also Chelsea, Todd Bowley is coming in with a cheeky bid in here to say, hey, we give you our reject, which is Raheem Sterling, which we can hardly, pay the wages because we got a squad of 40 million in, he's getting handsomely paid 300. Why don't you take him? And also the injury-prone Ben Chilwell as part of a swap deal. I said, no way, Jose. But guys, you know what to do. This is MUFC Realist TV Sunday Roast with me and baby Jarvis is coming in as well, as per usual. Mick and Jarvis, here we go. You know what to do? Like and subscribe. And we're back in 20 seconds. Let's do this.
Welcome to MUFC Realist TV Transfer Corner and Rating Show. Buckle up. Here we go.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
Mayday, we have a problem. Mick Ruby spelled greedy wrong according to Elite Baller, but I got to say, Mick Ruby is a little bit dyslexic, and I'm sorry I have not been available. Until we have something to say, we have something to say. And of course, my leap of absence has just been that I've been super busy with other things as well. And of course, licking my wound after yesterday's loss against Brighton 2-1 didn't feel right. And although, you know, looking at what other Premier League's team was doing, like we could have used that for 2 points and 6 points. Sorry, to be honest. But anyway, we're here to talk about the transfer news, to round up certain things. Of course. Is it? How do you feel? Like, a lot of people were not believing that Scott McTominay will leave the club, and pinch me. He's like a cockroach, the last one to survive a nuclear weapon. But I've been saying for weeks, keep your eyes on the price. Scott McTominay, Napoli, Conte, Alfredo Pedula, been saying all along, 30 million. Personal terms agreed long time ago, of course. Scott McTominay said, I only want to play in Serie A. Scott McTominay was offered to Fulham for the same price, 25, but he said, no, I only want to play in Baba Pasta land. I want to make some pasta. I want to have good time, but also want to play mafioso to say, gives the money. Jarvis is in the house pulling in raw. Jarvis, do you want that piece of the pie of the 30 million? If you're a Scott McTominay, 1 year left on the contract, would you go and say, Man United, pay me the money, eh? What do you say, Jarvis?
Well, do he want a piece of the pie? But because that piece is a really big pie, because we have been run by idiots, the Glazers, and they don't know how to run the club. Let me draw it for you, okay? Here you have the
American pie. American pie.
You guys see the pie?
Yeah.
This is what McTominay is entitled to.
Half? Oh, shit. It's like you're getting divorced, Jarvis.
It could actually cost us £50 million because of the Glazer. I'm not blaming McTominay per se, because we were run by idiots, the Glazers.
Not only the Glazers, Jarv. Like, not only that, we were run by incompetent so-called sporting director on the CV, but none of them was a sporting director. Like, we're talking about John Murtaugh. We're talking about the idiots that did this. I mean, if I go back to tape,
Stooges.
The three Stooges,
Joe Gators, Murtaugh, and Arnold. Three Stooges.
Really, Sunday roast, people. Sorry about that. We have a little bit of seriousness, but a little bit bants as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you just back the tape with Mason Greenwood situation, we sold Mason Greenwood, but it's our asset, it's our property. But for some fucking reason, they put in a 20% sell-on fee for the Looney Club. Well, we lost 20% of that one as well. So who was in charge of that? Johnny Murtaugh.
They are like drunk sailors.
What should we do with the drunken Murtaugh? What should we do with the drunken Murtaugh? What should we do with the drunken Murtaugh? We throw him in the bin now. We did already. But this is the repercussion what we're paying for the misconduct, what they did as well. Same with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But listen, lo and behold, everyone that's tuning in the house, welcome to Mick and Jarvis. This is Sunday Roast. Yeah, 100%. Listen, at the end of the day, like, I just want to put a little bit nuance to this. When this is Mr. Palmieri saying, never in a lifetime I expect that a deal between Man United and Napoli, the better financial side would be Manchester United's. He's saying that Manchester United wins on this one. Signing McTominay is a great coup for Napoli, but selling him on 30 million euros with only 1 year left on his contract is a great economical deal for Manchester United. Now let's unpack this. Why is it so?
Okay.
Why is this a great economical deal? Yeah, well, simple. Even if you draw the pie, it's still a profit, He's a homegrown talent, right? 1 year left on his contract. To get 30 million for him, plus sell-on, plus extra add-ons as well, that is a pure profit, right?
Yeah.
So that money can be utilized in the transfer market without even being dented on the PSR, FFP rules. You know what I mean? It's pure profit. Same with Mason Greenwood as well. Pure profit as well, right? We took a little bit loss on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Actually, we won a little bit, but he also got a little bit of the pay cut.
Yeah. How
you can show me the
3 millions?
Something like that. But at the end of the day, it hasn't really come up with details how much he's getting, or have you read something about that?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe it's pure speculations, but I am somewhere in my head that it's 3 millions. It's the amount, but I'm not sure. So don't arrest me if I'm wrong.
No. Okay. So back in timeline to say, we've been saying this for a while. I've been speaking to Alfredo Pedola. Nobody believed me. You didn't believe me at all. What I said, well, it's going to be 30 million. Alfredo told me they're in for it. That personal terms agreed. His sporting director flew over last week. They've been working on the deal, and lo and behold,
I said we'll see. We'll see.
Well, here we are now.
I'm a parent. Whenever my kids say anything, I'll just answer. When I don't want to say no, I say we'll see.
We see. It started today. I was out and about, sitting on my motorbike, and all shit broke loose. Every time I go out, I'm not sitting by my computer in my home. I went out for dinner. I was on a motorbike because
motorbike. Like those Thailand scooter.
Oh no, it's 160 cc. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, wow. 160. Yeah, it's a mosquito. Like, yeah, rev, meow. You know what I mean? And then it's like it comes out exclusive. David Ornstein and Mark and the brilliant Sal Warner were sitting live and breaking that as well. So I just had to stop. Did a recording, 2 minutes recording, breaking news, and kept going to my dinner. Then I had to rush back home just to be part of the stream and go and eat my dinner because I left my dinner. Right. So anyway, Napoli agreed deal with Man United for Scott McTominay, subject to all parties being satisfied on the play terms. 13 million plus a future sell, important for MUC FFP compliance. So we get a certain percentage on this deal on the sell-on, which is brilliant, right? Manuel Ugarte potentially signing would be aided by the 27 years exit, according to David Ornstein. Now, unpack this one. That means that, again, this money is really, really good for our FFP compliance, right? It really saves the rest of the transfer window, to be honest, right? And can be utilized for the Manuel Ugarte signing. But it's been reported that Manuel Ugarte signing will be a loan with an obligation to buy next year. He's coming in on a loan with an option, but still.
Yeah, I'm still working on the, because now we have money to buy him. We have money to buy him out right away.
Yeah, that was the latest, and that was pretty much what Jorge Mendes was, consulting and bringing back and forward. Like, he went to Manchester, spoke to them. He said, take this deal, liberate some money. PSG said, yeah, we agree on that. Fine. That means that next year they will pay the full sum in. Fabrizio said now it's permanent now. Now it's flipping.
Yeah, well,
wow, it's flipping.
It's flipping. Wow. Well, it's a lot of rumors, but yeah.
Yeah, but that was the latest. Now we can buy him then.
Yeah.
But would it be more benefit? I was thinking from a more financial perspective, wouldn't it be more beneficial to just take him on a loan and buy him next year, like, and put that in 3 installments rather than this year?
It would be, yeah. In a way, because then we have money, because we need to strengthen in different areas. We don't have a left back. We have Luke Shaw, but he's always injured. We should probably have another midfielder because of Eriksen. I don't think Eriksen will get to play, and we have to have a replacement for Manu because he needs a rest. I think Collier could play, but he's not the same type. We need the same profile of player. And of course, a striker. I think we need a striker. We saw it. We saw it yesterday. The lack of a target man up front, and outlet.
I agree. And for some sneaky reason, I feel it's going to be an Ivan Toney at the end of the window. Why? Because I was watching the Brentford game versus Liverpool, right? 0-2 a little bit, and afterwards the interview, again asking Frank, what about Ivan Toney? Will he leave? Oh, we will see. Well, we will see. End of the window. So there is something. Maybe they're going for an Ivan Toney, because I agree. We did a match reaction, and I said, wasn't overreacting there, but at the end of the day, when you watch the game, we are getting good defensively. We're fixing that donut hole in the midfield, but we are now lacking the creativity and the firepower front. Now, Rashford is not firing.
My biggest fear is that we end up with Calvert-Lewin or something. EF level striker. I want us to strengthen up front.
Okay. I don't know. Guys, let us know in the comments in the VR room. Sorry for neglecting you. We see you. We hear you. With Mace Windex is in the house. He's saying not really greedy. Is his agent paying the... What did he say? His agent is paid to get him the best deal. Is it? Is it? Or isn't it part of their contract with the players with 1 year left and they will get a payout? Anyway, it's interesting. Big up Mace Windex as well. We have Compost Smurf saying all these players with 1 year left got some kind of payout in the contract. Yeah, it's happened a few times. Where do you hear this? Where do you hear this elsewhere? Look, I didn't write. Oh, where do you get this elsewhere?
Good point. Yeah, because no one else gives the player an option to 50% when they come to the last year. Why do we want to pay them in the last year?
Desperate to get rid of them.
Yeah, but we want to make money on our players.
Yeah, but this is kind of the last year, I would say. This is Ineos trying to fix up the mess that the other one, they, took a massive dump in the locker room, and now we have to clean it up. So I said, this might be the last, and then I think they will run down Harry Maguire's contract and just fizz him up for free, cut the losses, I guess.
Yeah, we don't have a choice. It's unsellable.
He ain't going to go. And we had this post-match reaction. I'm not going to say, I'm not hating on him or anything, but I'm just saying that you don't fit the system. Same with Rashford. You don't fit this system, like. So it feels like we're force feeding it in. But at the end of the day, like, I would say just fizz him out. But Rashford, we should have definitely got some bids for it, and if not, just sell him off in next summer. Like, but we will see how Rashford goes. To be honest, right?
Yeah. Rashford is a difficult one because I think we want to sell him, but there's no one bidding for him.
Yeah.
That's the
Big
biggest
up Frenkie. Big up Compass Smurf. Big up everyone that's tuning in. Elite Bowlers. Sandra Mays. Good evening to you. Good evening, all. Are you having a chilled one? What did you have Did you have a Sunday roast, Jarvis? By the way.
Nah, I just ate a couple of burgers. You know what I did today? Golfing.
Golf.
As usual. Yeah, it was Sunday,
You're so predictable.
Yeah, I am. I'm kind of boring, It's like therapy, just walking outside.
Do you know what I did today?
No. Tell me.
I was working on a Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, I got tons of shit to do. I'm flying out to Bali on Thursday, so I got a lot of things to do. I've been switching off, just focusing on my main work because I do my main job. YouTube is kind of a vanity project. Red Devil Studio, big up to you guys.
RDS is in the building. Big up RDS.
Yeah. Senator May says so. Give Collier his head. I'm not going to give a Collier head. No, I'm sorry. Did I read? Oh, Sandra, you got me. Yeah, sorry about that. Gloria is in the house as well. Uchechi, Gloria. Man United will remain shit because of Erik ten Hag's bad decision. I just don't know, man. It is. What's your thoughts on that comment?
Can you make a poll on Erik ten Hag? Let's just put this to the bin.
Should we?
Yeah,
okay, take over.
But just
what should the poll be?
But just do you still have confidence in ten Hag after 2 games? Like, yes or no? Do you have confidence? Not yes or no?
Oh, that's a fair question. Okay, yeah, I will create a poll.
And people, be honest.
Yeah, be honest.
Say yes. If you don't have confidence, say no. And because I think most people have confidence still in Ten Hag. It's early days. I would give him at least until Christmas before we start this talk about Ten Hag out and stuff like that. I'm sick of it. We did it enough last season. Let's just now steady the ship and move on. I see the Woodinators in the house. Big up Woodinator, fist bump. And J United has been a member for 2 months. Congratulations. People, if you haven't, you can become a member of the channel. It will only cost you £1 a month. So
no, €1.
€1 actually. Yeah, it's even cheaper.
It's not one Lenny euro.
No,
€1.
No, he's injured.
Oh yeah,
Metal Parcel. Yeah, but people, please feel free and hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. Smash the bell and you will get a notification next time we go live, because we will go live tomorrow night on Jarvis's Corner 9 p.m. I will have Stu, Wally, Tom, Poppy, and we have some special guests coming in too. So there will be a full panel tomorrow night. It will be a good debate on the game and the latest news.
Yeah. But anyway, I want to hear your opinions as well. I just started the poll and it's up and running right now, according to Jarvis as well, to say, like, are you sort of, what did I say? Are you satisfied? Do you still have confidence in Erik ten Hag after 2 games? And so far we have 33 votes and 58%. Yes, keep that going, guys. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
But look, at the end of the day, we're going to talk about a little bit of here and there. But Fabrizio Romano came out to say also earlier today that, details to be, Scott McTominay has already accepted Napoli and the project, he says, details to be discussed of his payoff. Similar to Wan-Bissaka. This is the main part to fix plus personal terms. So majority of this deal is completed between Man United and Napoli. It's just his payout, right? The club agreed done with Man United for 30 million fee, add-ons included plus sell-on clause. Mm-hmm. So this is the stumbling block. Like, would Man United play hardballs here?
It depends. He's on. The thing is, Scott is on 60K a week. Apparently, he's offered more at Napoli, so he will go have an increase in wages.
Mm.
So he will make more money anyway, and he will be in a way secured more game time. It's an adventure. He's he's allowed to go to southern Italy. You know, it's a beautiful place. You have Capri, you have Sorrento, you have Napoli,
Mafia.
the mafiosos. I don't know, but you know, on Capri we have the rich and beautiful people on the cruise ships flying around with helicopters and
yeah. But you also know what happened to Maradona at Napoli, eh? Hey, bada bing.
Yeah, but that's a sad story, actually. You know, you've seen the Maradona documentary, and the guy was kind of tricked into it, you know, with women and cocaine. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, 100%. 50 likes, people. Get this temperature started.
I just want to say.
Yeah. Can we at least get minimum 100 likes on this stream? And we have 50 already confirmed by Mr. Beautiful Lilies United. Y'all, I mean, one of our pizza pepperoni guys eating today, Sunday. I know one thing about Ugarte. No one knows anything. One says option to buy, other one says obligation to buy, a third 60 million for Ugarte, and fourth, we split 60 million 3 years or 20. It's true. It's true. But that's why I always go with Fabrizio, who said loan with an obligation to buy, and retweeting. So be interesting.
Yeah, it's been an obligation to buy all the time. That's the thing that we've been hearing about. So I think it will be an obligation to buy, and I hope so. But there was another thing coming out today on Amrabat.
Yeah, apparently we said no.
Yeah, Fiorentina offered us. They called us and said, "Hey, do you want Amrabat or not?"
Yeah,
the season have started.
No,
what did we say?
Sorry, Amrabat, can you come out from the closet? You've been collecting dust. Yeah, I don't want to stay. I don't want to go.
Poor Amrabat.
Yeah, I know.
I think the club has kind of kept him in the dark.
That means that we have other plans.
There's a chance you can play with us. Just be patient. And now,
but that means that they have other plans, though. That's the thing. I mean, there's one thing that we definitely need, and that was we were not the only one in the post-match show that said that Casemiro, one game he's good, the next game you can't rely on his legs, and he cannot play this role. And so this is where, if we get Ugarte in, he will play that role so well, right? With full of energy, and that means that all of a sudden he can boss that midfield from playing from the deep, collect the ball, defend, and just give simple passes to Maino, give the ball to Maino and stuff like that. But
for me, I'm skeptical to Amrabat, to Ugarte. Everybody's hyping him up as this tackling machine, this monster, this guy who can stop everything by himself. I think it's different in the Premier League, and I just want to say one thing. We saw yesterday when Bruno was subbed, we had no one who can hit the long ball, the long pass from the deep. So we kind of rely on Bruno. I would love for us to bring in a more ball playing DM, like for example Sander Berg. But you know, that ship has sailed. But for me, I would love more of that type of profile, because I think now we rely even more on a player like Bruno, and that's a big problem. Yeah,
please forgive me. Okay. Like that Bryan Adams song, please forgive me. Because the whole transfer window has been that, you know, there hasn't been any silence of the land regarding the Frenkie de Jong story. Can it be that they're going in for Frenkie? You know,
what are you saying again?
I don't know.
Are we opening 2023? Summer of 23. Bryan Adams.
Yeah, it's been widely reported that Man United always monitoring that situation, and he's that ball carrier as well. Could it be 30 million?
He's on 600K a week.
Yeah, but that was plus his deferred wages.
Yeah, but okay. So remove the wages. How much is he actually on?
Well, I think they can convince him. If you convince everyone else to come for 100, Ugarte come for 120, all these top players coming for lesser wages, you convince them this is the project, this is where we want to be. You're going to be our main man. So yeah, sign me up, right? If I was Frenkie, I'd look at, oh shit, you know, all my mates is over there. Plus, you know, I got, you know, Ruud van Nistelrooy and everyone there. So yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Do you think McHugh will learn his name by, if we ever get him, is Frenkie, not Frankie.
Oh, I'm dyslexic.
Like Matthias or Matthias.
Mick is who he is. Metonice and Metonice and
Frankie.
Frankenstein.
Matthias.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling your leg. Sorry.
I know. I appreciate the banter anyway, people. Let me know what you guys are thinking. 6 days left of the window. I love this. I love these small digits because now it's squeaky bum time. Now he's looking for the cheeky bids, to be honest. And lo and behold, Chelsea actually whooped. They had a kind of whoop ass today, right? They had a pretty good game today. Yeah, high scoring.
6-2.
Yeah. Post match.
Who scored 3 goals? Was a hat trick from? Was it Mateta? No, what's his name?
Oh, Cole Palmer had a beautiful.
Yeah, I think he had 3 assists.
Yeah, no, he's good.
In my fantasy team, so it's not good.
Let me be your fantasy. Chelsea whooped them with 6-2, right? Wolves. And that was away. So, unfortunately, I didn't watch the game, but I saw Cole Palmer's goal. That was a worldie, to be honest. That was a
Madueke scored a hat-trick. João Felix scored 1 goal, Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson. Sorry, Nicholas Jackson. Ooh.
How can it be? But listen, I just want to add this as well, because according to Di Marzio, Italian reporting on the Premier League, saying Chelsea could include Raheem Sterling and Ben Chilwell in a swap deal offer for Jadon Sancho. And I say, no way, Jose. No way. I mean, we're right.
Is this the same Di Marzio who said Ten Hag was sacked?
Yeah,
right before the FA Cup final. It's the same. Yeah. Is he really reliable?
No. I trust Alfredo. This is just bullshit, according to my opinion. Why would we take one injury-prone Chilwell and one reject Raheem Sterling that is on 300+ K a week and hardly gets picked? They have a team of 40 players, and Enzo Maresca only want to work with 20. So of course they're going to sort of, we need to offload. Man United, they took basically Mason Mount, so we can offer them their mugs. No,
not anymore.
No. Because Sancho, according to my opinion, he's gone. Right? He wasn't in the squad two games in a row, and we see reports Juve still entering, PSG still want him.
My theory is Juventus. He will go to Juventus, and we will swap him with Chiesa plus a little bit of money.
Chiesa?
Yes.
Whoa.
Chiesa.
Do we want Chiesa?
Well, personally, I would love Chiesa. He's a little bit injury prone. That's his biggest problem, but he's a huge talent. He's a very talented player, But I don't know. Do we take the chance? But we have 3 strikers then, so we can afford a little bit of injuries.
Is he a striker or winger, Chiesa?
Inverted wing? All over the place. All over the place. The front 3.
So you're saying now that we need firepower and Chiesa can play number 9? It would rejuvenize his career because he's been dog shit lately.
Yes. Well, basically just because of injuries. He was injured all last season, I believe. He just played a couple of games.
Yeah. Elite Ballers say we have a new nickname, Marvis. Marvis. Okay, we're joined by the hip, Marvis. Okay. Anyway, who else is in the house? Richard Duff is saying, what are you saying, Richard? United still need to sign a CDM left back and Ivan Toney.
Yes, 100%. Richard Duffy knows football.
Yeah. What do you think we need Ivan Toney? I mean, I'm not against Ivan Toney, but I keep saying, if no other Premier League club has gone in for Ivan Toney, why is nobody signing him? He's a good goal scorer, but is it more of a personality?
The dice. It's too much on the dice. But the problem is, I think, it stays with him, and gambling addiction is a really tough addiction. You can lose everything. So in a way, I don't know if is everything sorted? Will it happen again? It's a huge risk, especially at a club like Man United. Imagine if something like that happened with us. You would never hear the end of it. It will be as big as Mason Greenwood's saga.
Yeah, amplified. Should we roll the dice on Tony? I don't mind it. Listen, if somebody can score his goals, yeah.
Could get ugly. It could get really ugly. With gambling. Could be.
But I think he's over that.
Yeah. Well, for me personally, I would go for Chiesa. Playing him as a striker.
You never know. What's going on with the Rabiot? He hasn't signed with anyone as of yet. 6 days left.
Could happen. Maybe? Deadline day. Good. United signed Rabiot and his mother.
Wow. Blitz Extreme P99. Why sign Ugarte? They have Collier who can do that role. Go sign a proper 6. Well, isn't Ugarte a proper specialist in that role?
Defensively, yes.
Defensively, yes.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a more of a hybrid 6 and 8 then?
I don't know. Mick, did you see us yesterday when we played out? It's really narrow. It's intricate. A player like Kobe Mainu with his superior technique almost got it. So we need players like him, like the same level of Subamendi or Frenkie de Jong, someone who's really good on the ball and get out of tight spaces. This will be the problem because we saw yesterday, for example, with Maguire, the rest of the back four was confident on the ball, but Maguire spent too much time dilly-dallying, So when we have players who's not, I would say, reliable, it could be a problem. And I see the future for me. We will, in a couple of years' time, sit here and criticize Ugarte. He can't play the ball, Yeah, maybe he's a good tackler like Wan-Bissaka, but he can't play. He can't attack. So this could be the future. So for me, I'm a little bit skeptical, but I think it's good. Hey, we have a gift from Alistair Dirks.
No, cool. We do. Hey, hold on. We do. Can you play that toot?
I will play that. Oh no! Well, where's my toot? Here it is. Oh, so, here.
Why do you do that? You're so slow.
This is for you, Alistair Dirks.
You're so slow. Yeah. Seriously, you have to do this. Thank you, Alistair.
My God!
So Alistair Dirk gifted 5 membership. And who was gifted memberships? We have SW was gifted a membership. We have Ray Charles Brown Amori as well. Justin as well. Justin Malozzi. Sorry if I slaughtered your name, Justin. You know who you are. Navlosin. Shizir Banerjee was gifted a membership as well. Was that all 5 of them, or did I miss anything?
Shizir Banerjee.
Yes, I missed. Oh, wow.
And we have Parm.
What?
Parm.
Oh, we do. Yeah. Excellent. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Alistair Dirks. You are a legend. Thank you for gifting those 5 membership people. Please give Alistair Dirks a massive thanks in the VR room.
Dirks, are you Australian or Alistair?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Alistair, let us know where you're from as well, mate. So saying thank you. And by you can become a member anytime by just clicking the plus sign and become a member. And even this is 30 days free memberships. After that, it's free, and then you can sort of for €1, just not £1, Lenny Euro, £1 Euro, you can support the channel. So thank you so much, Jarvis. Let's go back to Ugarte a little bit. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alistair. By the way, so much big thank you. We are humbly, and by the way, and then big up for Jay as well for being a member for 2 whole months. Listen, at the end of the day, regarding Ugarte, Fabrizio Romano was also tweeting to say Manchester United set to close Manuel Ugarte deal, and it can now be a permanent. And he says also it can now be a permanent deal. All goes to plan with Scott McTominay to Napoli. Man United will proceed with permanent move for Ugarte as PSG wanted. Ugarte only wants Man United. He's already ready to travel. He's ready. So it could be a permanent then.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to go to Napoli?
Yeah, sorry, greedy. Yeah, greedy. I spelled greedy wrong. I was so in a rush to do the thumbnails. I did greedy wrong. I'm sorry, dyslexic me. Me pardon. Niall. Big up, Scottish Niall. How you doing? Mick and Jarvis. What's your jobs? Well, let's start with you, Jarvis. What's your job? You play golf?
I play golf. I run my own business. I have some real estates. I own 1, 2, 3, 4 businesses, and
Really?
yeah,
And what?
and some real estate. Yeah, basically.
So one of your job is to be mafioso down in Naples, or he's the
I'm the
family?
mafioso of the northern Norway. You don't mess
Okay.
with me, or I slap you with a cod.
What do I do? Okay. Despite of running this YouTube channel, we started 2 years ago and hit 40,000 subscribers. I'm at Jarvis. This is just my passionate project, I would say, because I love speaking football. I love speaking to United fans all over the world. I love speaking to you. What I do currently, I have my own company as well, global recruitment agency. So I'm busy during the day recruiting people, headhunting people. That is my main job, to be honest. And I also do transformation change, employee branding, and all that stuff. So that's where you see all the creative stuff. And that takes a lot of my time. So it depends on, you haven't seen me live for quite a while, but I've been so super busy with my work. And that brings food on the table. You know what I mean? Family man. Came here to Thailand in November because I want to work remotely. I want to have that experience. You know what I mean? Work-life balance.
It's
but
like
so
a dating show. Like now it's a dating show, like a
far,
blind date.
no.
And I like walks in the forest. I like to walks on hills, hiking.
But it hasn't been the way I thought it would be. Like, because it's been work, but no play. Like, in a way. Even if you have the beach here close by, you don't go. Even if you have a pool here, you don't go because you're constantly busy and working. And when you're not working, you're scouting the news, speaking to agents, speaking to doing some freelance articles. And yeah, so that's what I do.
Is there any sharks on the beach in Thailand?
I haven't seen any.
So I think you can go swim or surfing without worrying about getting eaten by a shark.
Oh, never. Always have respect. I used to surf in West Australia,
Australia. Everybody knows Great White, Great Barrier.
Yeah, because the waters are colder,
Yeah.
The Great Pacific. Because the water is cold, but here it's like warm, so you don't get them that often, to be honest. And if you get cold, they might be like, "Oh, I'm curious," but we do have snakes, we have cobras and shit like that. Seen a few. Ooh.
Have you seen a few?
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. And even when you tee off on the golf course as well, you can see.
Do you have like all of those?
No, I haven't seen them. Yeah,
big spiders.
No, I mean there is a lot of. I mean, there's so much variety to see if you're into that scene. If you like to go out and sit on bars, I don't do that. I love to play pool though. I'm a really good pool player.
And darts.
And no darts, just pool.
No darts. No darts.
No, I suck. If I throw a dart, it might end up in your forehead, mate. That's how bad I am. Anyway, what do we have here? Richard Duff, what you saying here, my friend? Yes, United played well yesterday, and we unlucky to lose. I agree. You?
No, we weren't unlucky. I think we messed it up ourselves. But I didn't think we played especially well. I think we had an okay game, and it was bits and pieces, spells, but all in all, I think a draw was a fair result. We lost it at the end, but I think it goes down to mentality.
But I don't think Brighton played well either. I think Brighton was pretty shit, to be honest. You know?
Think?
Yeah. They only had one opportunity in the first half, and that one was Harry Maguire sleeping at the goalpost, let that go. That was like a moment of madness. And that's proving to me that, we need to have that solid partnership now with De Ligt and, Licha, right? I think that, the way I see it is the team that's been starting against Fulham and Brighton is not the starting 11 as of yet. I can understand that you're trying to integrate players into match fitness. And even if you get an Ugarte in, he's not even match fit because he hasn't been playing, right? He's been training. So you got to look at that as well. So what would you do instead? Casemiro, experienced, high wage player, I would rather start Collier there instead. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Collier
with,
is a fantastic talent.
yeah.
We saw it
And we got to drop.
preseason, but he's still young, so I don't know if you can rely on him
Yeah.
in the Premier League.
So this false number 9 is kind of like a panic lineup, I would say, that you play Bruno as a false number 9 because we don't have a ready striker target number 9. Xerxes is not the target man. Højlund's coming back after the break. I don't know, man. So I'm not panicking, but of course, 3 points yesterday would be massive for us to move forward. Now we lost 3 points. That was unnecessary. We lost it. We could have been up 2-1, twice. Offside ruling. Still don't understand how can. I mean, back in the day was when you used to play football. There was never an offside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but let's go back, Mick, and take a look at the last situation. Madhouse comes in, by the way, with the last year we would have been peppered with 20 shots, so we look different now. Yeah, I agree. We look much more solid in our game. So I'm not panicking yet just because we lost against Brighton. Brighton is a good team, and they have spent 250 million this transfer window, something huge. Brighton.
Who? Oh,
Brighton.
Really?
Yeah. I think they have spent a lot of money. So, but I want to bring us back to yesterday's game. Let's just take a look. I don't want to play it because I'm afraid of
copyright.
copyright. So this is I don't know if you guys can see it, but here is the field. This is the corner kick. We have a zonal defense of 5 guys in the middle and Onana, and we have 4 runners, and I would say Anthony is like a free man standing here as number 17. So he will run out in counterattack if we have a chance on the corner kick. And when the corner kick goes, you see there Xerxes, for example, following Dunk, their biggest man, so that's sensible. And we have the Zonal standing here just to hoof it away if it comes in front of the goal. So it was flicked until their number 24. I don't remember his name again. But here you see Anthony. He was all over on the other side.
Yeah.
Now he is actually sprinting to press. Same with Licha. Both of them are doing the same job. But that's okay. But I don't know. I'm not sure if Anthony is supposed to be there.
But then you look at
Anthony was guarding this side.
Yeah. But look at the back post there. The 2 free Brighton plays totally. It is a couple yards away from the nearest defender there, right? You see that? There is zonal awareness, which you don't have. Of course, you cannot have eyes in the back, but this is not on, right?
And Anthony pressed. He was the first. He was almost on the ball, and he almost won the ball. But it was kind of a weak challenge. So they have the ball, and now we are starting to try to run out, get out. That's the thing. I think they're all shouting. You see Licha, he runs with his hands on his back, even outside the box. I don't know why, but
that's the idiot thing, right? Nowadays you can't. You gotta...
And all of the players are looking at the ball. The ball is here. Everybody has pointing their eyes this way, and we have 1, 2, 3 guys.
3.
Yeah.
Wow, 3 guys away there. Free. And no awareness. That was such an easy tap in from what's his name, João Pedro. Easy header.
Yeah. It was an easy.
Nobody was there. I mean, there was nothing Onana could do on that one. See, nobody's there. You have 1, 2, 3 players there on that side.
Yeah.
So that was
Anthony's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That's so.
So Anthony actually went over from that should be Anthony's area in a way. Now he's ended up on the left.
Yeah, but this is the dying minutes of a game. It comes to concentration, it comes to mentality, it comes to wanting to win that game, doing everything necessary, and not only winning but securing a draw. We don't want to concede. So why do we always concede goals in the dying minutes? Because this is nothing new. We saw it last year too.
I cannot lie. I'm actually pissed off today. That we actually lost this game. We could at least come away with 1-1, right? And we could have won this game as well. Multiple opportunities. I think we were the better team. first half, second half. But I thought when we subbed out Bruno, we subbed out, Mason Mount, we lost that energy, we lost that press, we lost that concentration. And we put in Matthias de Ligt instead of Harry Maguire. Fantastic. We should have done that earlier, to be honest. And but still, bringing Garnacho, he needs to start over Rashford now, in my opinion. Ahmad shows what a winger is, direct, Rashford, again, is not a winger for me. He's like an inverted forward. Like, he likes to do that same old thing, like, running like a deer at the headlights and then turn backwards and pass it backwards, like, And I think it was too many safe zone playing. Like, we were, dilly-dying. Too many passes, too many, right? So if you play it out from the back, you play it back to Nana, dish, dash, dosh, like. But where was the pace? Where was the urgency, right? That was lacking, you know what I mean? So lessons learned, right? We're playing Liverpool away at home next weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we all know when we play Liverpool, the players
will show
up, especially on Old Trafford. So I don't know. We could see a different result after the Liverpool game. We could. But we have a question here from Royden. Comes in. Is the Amrabat deal off?
Yeah. Apparently it is.
Yeah, according to sources, I haven't read them myself. I only heard people talking about it, and apparently Fiorentina called us, asked us if we want Amrabat, and we declined. We said no.
I'm looking.
The deal is off.
The deal is off, yeah. This is a lot of dominance. Yeah, Manchester United will not bring back Sophie Amrabat to Old Trafford, according to an article that came up today. So let's bring that to the stage. It's on One Football app. It says Manchester United hunt for a midfielder remains ongoing process with the club still in talks with PSG over Manuel Ugarte. While Ineos are busy with discussions regarding the formula to land the Uruguayan, they have decided to rule out the signing this summer of Sofian Amrabat. Sofian Amrabat, who spent last season on loan on Old Trafford, is not coming back as per Sunday edition Corriere dello Sport witness. Fiorentina were asking for 15 million euros for the defensive midfielder, but the Red Devils will not satisfy those demands, considering how his temporary deal had planned out. So it looks like it's a no. But I was also hearing that they also came back to Fiorentina to say, well, we are willing to take him back on take him another loan potentially. But the problem is he's got 1 year left on his contract. That's the thing. And according to rules, you have to sort of buy him, or otherwise you cannot loan him, right? So
So that's it for Amrabat. To be honest, I would love to have Amrabat on this team because I think it's a good bench option and I think he can do a good job. We saw it in the last 4 games of the season last year and the FA Cup final. He was really good. So for me, it is what it is, but that ship has sailed. So you can't do anything about it.
There's a caveat to that as well. Why do you think they said no? Just think. Use your head.
Because we couldn't sell Casemiro. Because Amrabat was never intended to be first choice DM, and same with Casemiro.
Not really.
We have brought in a first team starter like Ugarte.
No, think like Dan Ashwood. Not really. I think that they see Collier as the one that can play that role better, from the academy. So he's a better player according to them, right? If they're gonna go for Ugarte, they're gonna sort of promote Collier, which he's gonna. Then if Amrabat starts, Collier is not going to get minutes. And there was a report saying that Collier is vital. He's going to get his minutes this season. So that's probably the way they looked at it. Don't you think?
Yeah. It could be. I don't know. I see Collier as a number 8, box-to-box midfielder, not a DM for me. But I don't know. He's still young. It's hard to say when you have players at that age where they're going to end up, what position. We have some questions, Mick.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I mean, I agree with Wizard. With De Ligt and many other players are not match fit, so it's understandable what we're playing with. Again, I don't like this false number 9 thing. That's bullshit, according to my opinion, because same first half there was no attack. There's nothing, right? And then you're playing Bruno out of position, and Bruno needs to be that creator, right? So yeah.
Yeah, we need a focal point, not vocal, but focal point.
Yeah.
Sorry, my English is sometimes off. We need a focal point up top, and because basically we need a plan B. We need something else. We can't just dilly dally and play the ball back and forward, back and forward. We need something to I don't know, when we play against the high pressing teams like Brighton, like Aston Villa, like Spurs, we need a focal point up top, someone to hold them back, or they will just run at us. That's the problem.
Yeah, true. Fine. What do we have to say? There was a question you said as well. Hang on a second.
J United comes in with a question. He said, "What manager that we haven't already tried will do better than Louis van Gaal, Jose, Ralph, Ole, and Ten Hag?" Question mark.
Yeah, let's go to the poll.
No point saying Zidane or Ancelotti because that will never happen. I'm interested in what is said. He's actually asking a very good question, because we can all sit here and say, "No, we don't want Ten Hag, we don't want Louis van Gaal, we don't want Jose Mourinho, we don't want Ralph Rangnick." But who can do better? That's the thing.
Oh, well, I mean, from an educational standpoint, yes, I understand. But the minute we lost the old, Armada came out like, oh, panic. I don't feel like I want to sort of throw my toys out of the pram. I know there's 38, 40 games left to play, more games to play, right? And you can see that it's a massive task to take an old lady to restructure, like, to do the plastic surgery, open heart surgery, and get everything in place, all the parts. And so I know that we're not a finished article. And I know that the starting 11 against Fulham and Brighton is not the starting 11 we're going to play with. So, but still bitter that we lost the points. But it's not to say that it doesn't matter. Like, you look at, you got, Ruud van Nistelrooy, and you got a new set piece coach, you got a new medical staff. So yeah, everything is new, right? Everything is like, you got to sort of, it's like when you buy a new car, like, you just got to feel the engine a little bit. You got to get used to the car, how it drives, how it turns, and how it spins, how it revs, and all that stuff. So, yeah. But Arne Slot's lucky, right? Arne Slot will see him side lose on the weekend, I would say.
Yeah, it could be. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Mick live from Bali doing the watch along.
Oh yeah. No, I'm basically going there for my friend's 40th birthday, like Alex the Gunu.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a birthday on Friday, so I'm going there for his 40th birthday.
Nice.
So yeah, that's why I'm going there for, to be honest.
We have another question from Baman again. He say a question: why did we run Kobe Manu into the ground?
Did we?
He had to play his game and cover ground for Casemiro. What do you think?
Well, that's why I say. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, that's what we need Ugarte in there. They can cover that single pivot, and let Kobe Manu. I don't know if we run him to the ground. I think he's still finding his match fitness, to be honest. I mean, we saw glimpses in the game on the weekend yesterday that, you give him the freedom, he's expressing himself, right?
Yeah.
But you can't play him with Casemiro, in my opinion. Like, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but not now. And if you look Casemiro in Real Madrid, he had brilliant players around him, so he was never exposed. But here he is.
I just want to say, when it comes to that, I see people are debating the last question from J United still about Ten Hag or not, and
yeah.
I think we have done progress this season. What I've seen so far from the friendlies and the first 2 games, I would say, yeah, our press play has improved immensely. We press a lot better. I would say our possession, or when we try to play out from the back, is better. We look more in control.
100%. Yep.
I think the off the ball movement when we attack, it looks like we have some kind of attacking patterns. Sometimes we try the same things again, like diagonal runs and run and hold and meet. There's a lot of things I see that have improved, but we still lack an edge, and that's clinicality.
Wow, we have some breaking news.
Ooh.
Oh, from Rushmano. Wait a minute. Lindelof packing his bags. What is this?
Stay tuned. Rushmano coming in with news.
Maya Lindelof is packing her bags. That's his wife. He's packing. Oh my God, we got to show this. Hang on. Where are we? Hey, this is she's like Maya Lindelof, his wife, with all the bags packed. Is this moving? Gossip. Maya Lindelof. All right.
There's more pictures there. I see one out of 3.
Yeah, and one other thing. Okay. I don't know. But anyway, I can't do this. Yeah, that's it.
Maya Lindelof.
Yeah. What? Do you like her?
No.
Huh?
She's Swedish.
No, wait a minute. Yeah, of course. But what is this for status then? And there's more coming in as well by Rushmano as well. Let's see Fabrizio Romano status as well. What did he say? Yeah. Cuckoo Yumbo. Yeah. Where is my tabs? Where am I? Jarvis, I'm lost. Please. Here we go. Apparently, Al Hilal have submitted a bid for Napoli. Victor Osimhen. That is triggering the where am I? Bring this to the stage. Listen, sorry, people. Too many tabs. Ali have submitted an initial bid. Al Ali have submitted initial bid for Napoli Victor Osimhen for a package excess of 65 million euros. Napoli are prepared to let him go, but no agreement between Nigerian striker and Al Ali so far. Deal still far on player side. Osimhen will consider options plus not open to loan. Wow.
Okay, do we see Osimhen going to Saudi? A player in his pomp, in his prime.
No. Do you? Unless you want to go for money.
Well, he can go to Arsenal. He can go to Chelsea. Well, Chelsea don't need a striker now. They signed Felix, but who else? PSG? Do they need a striker?
Well, PSG were looking at him. Arsenal were looking at him. Yeah. Who else?
Manchester City are looking for a new striker.
Chelsea is looking for Osimhen, apparently, according to Ben Jacobs here as well. Fresh news also coming from Rushmano as well. Ben Jacobs is reporting Chelsea priority in the final days of the window is a striker, with Victor Osimhen not yet ruled out. Understand that Chelsea Football Club and Napoli have made some progress on the proposed structure in the last few days. Chelsea won't proceed unless terms became more favorable, because they're also selling Romelu Lukaku to Napoli. So that's part of the deal what I've been reporting for quite a while. Chelsea are prepared to make Osimhen a top earner, but he must fit into the wage structure, meaning a lower base in non-UCL seasons. Several outgoings expected between now and August 30th. Chelsea will present offers to Raheem Sterling this week. Yeah, they are listening to Raheem Sterling. Maybe Raheem Sterling will go to Saudi Arabia. Priority is to get his wages off the book. Jadon Sancho, not an easy deal to get done. Sancho would have to significantly drop his wages. Early stages at this point at Chelsea Football Club discussed internally. Chelsea keeping all options open, but priority is traditional striker and multiple exits. So I wouldn't surprise that if Toddy Bowley goes for Osimhen, right? And that's mad. Wow, how can they afford this, man? Seriously. How much money you spend?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
They have
endless. Do they have like a free pass?
They have so many hotels. Sell an hotel.
But
another 300 million.
Yeah. It's like, hey, profit is sustainability. Look that way. Go through the legs. Go through the leg. Osimhen, come in. Everyone come in. Open border. No, but seriously, it's what I was saying. It's going to be interesting 6 days left of the window. It's going to be a lot of shock deals here as well. Anyway, what you guys are thinking? What are you guys thinking? Do you think Osimhen will go to Saudi League, or do you think he will end up at Chelsea? I think he will end up at Chelsea. Because they're getting rid of Lukaku, the striker, still on the books. Napoli is taking him, and in favorable returns, they get Victor Osimhen for cup price as well.
We have also some news from Romano about Jadon Sancho. Did we?
Okay, bring it
Do you want to
on.
bring that up? But this is like a 30-second snippet from.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You have it?
Yeah, I have it here.
Okay, bring it on. Bring it on.
Give me 2 seconds. Just want to make it ready. Okay, and
Yeah.
okay, there it is. At this stage.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Sancho is considered opportunity. So Chelsea, let me say, as of tonight, Chelsea are not in active negotiations for Sancho as of tonight. Chelsea are aware of the situation of Sancho. Chelsea know that Sancho is a player who is available on the market, and so Chelsea will explore several options in the final days of the transfer market. But the club in negotiations tonight for Sancho is Juventus. Chelsea are aware of the situation. Chelsea know that Sancho is available on the market, but Chelsea are not in active negotiations for Jadon Sancho as of tonight. The solutions.
Okay. There we go. We know that now he confirmed Juventus are in active negotiation with Sancho.
Mm-hmm. So this bullshit story basically from Di Marzio to say, oh, well, part of do a swap deal from Raheem Sterling and Ben Chilwell was just like a nothing burger then.
Yeah.
We know that Chelsea prioritized a striker, and that striker is Victor Osimhen. They always looked at Victor Osimhen. And we also know that they have a bad apple that they want to get rid of. They hardly played 1 year with them. And, they bought him for 100 million, and that one is going to Napoli. So that is a straight swap plus cash, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But if they get Victor Osimhen, they become very, very potent, won't you say?
Say again.
If they land Victor Osimhen, would you say that Chelsea will be a dangerous force, potent?
Yeah, but where is he going to play? Do they even have place for him in the 20-man squad?
Do they have even place for him in the gym or in the bus?
Yeah, it's full. And a hot tub, an ice bath.
Yeah, yeah. We have to share seats on the bus. Half of yours is yours. Okay.
Well,
it's mad.
Oh, poor Chelsea. Only 45 players. What are they to do?
And when I saw Enzo Maresca on the interview, I thought it was Pep Guardiola speaking because they look alike, very much twin-like, right? Scary, isn't it?
They do.
The way they speak as well. Yeah. Well, Chelsea have to, 100%. But Rushmano, they have to do a mad sell rush at the end of the day, and who's going to be there? PIF, Saudi is going to save them. Raheem Sterling, most likely, probably Saudi. Maybe Ben Chilwell to Saudi. They have the PF connection. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. Anyway, people, thank you.
I see we are running on the 1 hour mark.
Yeah.
Let's just give Scott McTominay his roses. If he goes to Napoli, he's been a player in our club for 22 years since he was a kid. And I'm not bigging him up too much because he never was good enough. But he's always been professional. He's done an okay job. There's never been any fuss. He's not on high wages. He's not demanding much, and he's always available, doing his best. So I just wanna end the show now with the big up to Scott McTominay, and I will wish him well in Napoli if he goes to Napoli, and I hope that he will succeed in Serie A.
Yeah, big up, Scott. You've been here for a long time. It was a happy meal what it would lasted, but all the best, Scott McTominay. As I agree with Jarvis, he's been very criticized. He's been a utility player, like the Swiss Army knife utilized by Mourinho, playing centre back. He hasn't really found his starting place. We remember this McFred thing that was unsuccessful, and I think the latter stages of his career at United, he proved what he could do off the bench as a goal scorer. But I don't think his position. I think he knows that his days are numbered, and I wish him all the best. I mean, he will do great under Conte, Serie A, change pictures a little bit. Playing in Italy. Finishing off his career, and his wife and family would probably be happy to get away from rainy Manchester. swapping that. So eating good Italian food and, enjoying a little bit of a grappa and stuff like that.
Oh, grappa and what do you call it? Pizza,
Bamba.
pizza Napoli.
Yeah, but still,
Italian pizza is the best. Thin crust with mozzarella. That's the best cheese.
Yeah, I think he'd be okay in Italy. He'd be happy, to be honest. So nothing like against the only thing is what we can look at is the old regime, what they have done with the contracts and how they offer, we are suffering now because we could have got 30 million pure profit, but instead of that, we have to slice a little bit of that cake to give him to go. So we're basically paying off to go, which is weird to me anyway. But at the end of the day, no more bunny hops on the ball, or no more sideways, and no more Scotty kangaroo and stuff like that. No more. It was fun what it was lasted, Scott. So yeah, big ambassador of the club, always speaks well in front of the camera. Kind of a little bit of a leader, but not good enough on the pitch, I would say.
Yeah,
and for sure,
we will have much more time on the ball. Yeah, because we know Serie A, it's a much slower league. It's about the catenaccio, the defensive play, the tacticals. So yeah, it will be a different.
He had to learn tutto va bene, McTominay. Tutto va bene.
Tutto va bene.
Grazie bene. Yes, good. Anyway, so that's past the 1 hour mark to summarize.
Yes, Mick. Before we end, I just wanna remind everybody there's still a chance to get yourself on the MUFC Realist TV FPL League. If you haven't, there's still time to join. There's only 2 rounds in. So now the score so far is Onions Love Delict with FPL Onions. And number 2 is Ivers United FC, and number 3 is Dylan's Galactics with Dylan Jordan. I don't want to. Let's go and see if we see any familiar names here. We have here in number 13 Precaution FC with Jarvis Cocker.
Yo,
you?
I have not even registered. I haven't had time.
I think we had last year's winner. Wasn't
Jay Daly's part of number 19 there. Dallas Cowboys.
Mateus, I think he's Red Devils. He's doing well, and we have Jay Daly here with his Dallas Cowboys in 19th. Mark Biggs, one of our co-presenters, are in the house on is it 19th? Who else? Oh, we have Franz Kafka here.
Wow,
the process.
Yeah. And guys, we have 70 likes and 1,000 watching us at the moment. So please, if we can sort of have a little bit crescendo, get us up to 30 more while you're watching. It's easy. It's easy. Just smash the like button. Jay Daly, by the way, I spoke to him the other day. He wants to come on more, also be part of the show. So yeah, everyone's been taking a preseason, taking time off. So yeah, we are looking forward to get things moving as well. So
we have Jonathan Liljenberg in number 68, Mick. Big up. And Phil Standish, number 63, Red Sky at Delict. And Botswana Puppy is, come on, guys.
Okay. I need to get myself on it.
Yeah.
So how do we join this league?
Oh, you join the league by hitting the. Well, I'll put the league code in the chat.
Yeah, you can do that.
And I will put the league code in the non-live comments after the show. So if you want to read it, go back there and please just leave a comment. Say hi, big Jarvis or something.
Niley's asking what's the details of joining the fantasy league. Yeah, so we can put it in the non-live comment section afterwards. Just pin it on there, Jarvis.
Yeah, 100%. I will.
And I have to get it on too, right? But to summarize things, thank you. It's been a mad day. Sunday roast. I believe the band's reading up what's going on. Looks like Scott McTominay is a done deal off to Napoli. Demand a little bit of a cut of the pie. Looks like Victor Osimhen is going to join Chelsea, and it looks like Jadon Sancho looks like he's going to Juventus. Interesting. Manuel Ugarte still coming in to United, but he's also now Fabrizio Romano reporting, since we're getting the money for Scott McTominay, might be a permanent deal.
And don't forget, Victoria Lindelof is packing her bags.
Oh, and Victoria Lindelof is packing them. Victoria's Secret. Yeah. So Lindelof is going 100%. Okay. That's about it, guys. For now, I would say big up everyone. Legends. Thank you for the membership as well. Thank you for Madhouse coming in as well, providing all these funds. We have Alistair Dirks, the gifted 5 membership. Duncan Bolido, the Badger member for 13 months. Jonathan Lidjoberg, also new member, by the way. So Jonathan will join here as well. And also J United member for 2 months and all that. Just thank you for all your beautiful questions. And tomorrow is Monday, which means it's Jarvis Scorsese special, isn't it?
Yes. Tomorrow night, I think I will only do a 2-hour show because I have a lot
only
2-hour show. So 9 p.m. till 11 p.m. we will go in deep. We will dig deep into the game. And Stu, I will love to hear Stu's tactical analysis of the game. We will have Poppy on. We will have Tom with his rants. And we have a special guest. I think Mark Biggs will come on as a guest tomorrow night. And so it will be a full panel. There will be a huge debate. And people just remember to tune in tomorrow night. Jarvis's Corner, 9 p.m. UK time.
Yeah. And tell them people, thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you haven't. It's been Mick here, Jarvis. Not often we get together, but now we had.
I just want to say one thing, Mick, before we leave. Botswana Poppy is doing a live show now, The Good, the Bad, and Ugly.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good show. So people, if you haven't subscribed, go to the Football Power Hour with Poppy and say hi from Mick and me. Say hi from Marvin.
Yeah. And also go in the chat, say go Man United.
Yeah. Say go Man United from Marvin.
Right. That's about it, people. Let's close the shop. Enjoy. Go over to Football Power Hour. Watch The Good, Bad, and Ugly. I think it's KG as well and Joe Blackman and all them. Go have your say. Until then, Jarvis, have a good night, everyone. And hole in one, Jarvis, next time we see you. Bye. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials. So you think Jadon Sancho will go to Juventus?
Yes. He's going. And Chiesa's coming.
Chiesa.
Yeah.
Ma che cose, Chiesa.
Some Italian spirit.
Oh yeah, barabing.
Mitabolla.
Meatballs. Let's have balls, meatballs.